Hi kindergartners, we're going to go on to the next part of our silly pumpkin project. So I have my pumpkin all cut out. Now I'm going to get these materials. You're going to have 2 black squares, 2 white squares, 1 white rectangle, and then this is actually called a semicircle or half circle, where it's curved and then straight across the top. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to start with these black squares, and we're going to cut these because these are going to become part of the pumpkin's eyes. So just like we did with the pumpkin, we're going to snip off those points to help us transform that square into something roundish. So I'm going to snip that, and snip, and snip, and snip, and snip, 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 snip. Oh, I can see it starting to look roundish. Can you? Now, let's get that out of the way. Now, if it's not perfectly round, that's okay. That eye's going to go there, and I'm going to take my second one, and I'm going to snip, snip. And it helps. I know you're watching me on the screen. It helps to watch me. Even though it takes me a little bit of time to get mine done, you're watching how I'm doing it. And that's how we learn. All right, what do you think? Is that okay? Now I've got all these scraps I've got to get rid of here. All right, so now that eye might go there, that eye might go there. Do you think? Maybe I can leave it like that too. All right, I haven't glued anything down yet because now I have my 2 white squares. I have to do the same thing. I'm going to go a little bit quicker with this. And now sometimes you might say, well, I know how to make something roundish. I'm just going to cut it to make it roundish. I'm going to do it that way. Now your white circle has to be a little bit smaller than your black circle because that's going to go like that. And this one, I'm going to go quick here. Maybe a little bit smaller. Okay, like that. Okay. And I have these little scraps. Oops, I guess I got rid of my little scraps. But you're going to have these little scraps, and then I'm going to cut out a wee little bit, a wee tiny little circle to go in the eye like that. So we're doing a lot of cutting with the paper today. Now take your time. There's no reason to rush. Now I am going to glue, so I'm going to open up my glue. And the easiest way, I think, is to have your glue open and just take your paper and wipe the glue on it, just like I'm doing here. So look at, see, now I've got glue on the back and I can stick that down. You can make your silly face pumpkin any way you would like. Any way that makes you smile. Let me see this eye. I love these. I love seeing our silly face pumpkin patch that we're growing out in the hallway of all kindergarten work. Oops. And maybe I'm going to make this eye go down like that. All right, he's looking pretty silly already. All right, the last thing is the mouth. So now the mouth, the semicircle, could go that way. He's a happy pumpkin. Well, maybe he's a sad pumpkin, but you can see how it changes. I'm going to make mine a happy pumpkin. And of course, our pumpkin is going to have teeth. So I'm going to put this here like that. Okay, I like that. And now this little paper is to make the teeth. Watch how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to snip, snip. There's 2 ways you can do this. These are just rectangle teeth. You can do that way. Or if you want pointy teeth, you can go for a triangle. Whatever you like best. Okay? I'll show you what the triangle teeth look like. So the pointy teeth look like that, if you like that. And then there is the rectangle teeth, which I'm actually going to do. Now my silly face pumpkin, he's going to be missing some teeth. So I'm going to have here and there. And put it here. Teeth make your pumpkin look really silly. They're actually my favorite part of this pumpkin. Now I need some smaller teeth. So maybe, oh, I know what I can do. I'm going to make a small tooth there. And maybe a small tooth there. Oh, I think he's done. I love it. So there it is. There's my silly face pumpkin. No nose today on our pumpkin, just silly eyes and a silly mouth. Oh, before I forget, some kids they went ahead and added eyebrows. You can add eyebrows too if you want to. It's totally up to you. And that's what that could look like if you wanted to, or like that. Okay? Well, have fun making your silly pumpkin face. Remember, you can make it any way you would like. All right? I can't wait to see what you do.